All right. Happy Saturday, guys. Hope your weekend's going well. Pretty fine day here in Buffalo, New York. Can't complain. Summer weather's been nice. The smoke from Canada seems to finally be making its way past us. The air feels breathable again. So, nice little Saturday around here. Hopefully, similar for you. Tonight here we have Topps Chrome Mega Box. Topps All-Star Game Mega Box. Both 2025. We've seen both, but we haven't done both together in one break. So it'll be our first time trying that out. If you haven't seen it yet, these ones come with 4 packs, 20 cards per pack, so 80 total cards. If you get Atlanta, you get some pretty cool inserts, the homegrown heroes. We've done 2 of these so far. It seems like you get 1 color parallel per box, at least if that's a pattern. 2's a something, 3's a pattern. I don't know how that phrase goes. Anyways, Topps Chrome Mega Box here, 7 packs, 6 cards per pack for 42 total cards. We're going to get 10 X Factors, 2 Ray Waves, maybe some color in there too if we're lucky. We'll see. Random teams on this. Let's throw it up. Let's get our party started here. On the left spots, in the order they were purchased on the right, random.org. They are copied and pasted in. Descriptions up there on the top, ready to go. 4 or less here. We'll re-roll it. And we've got 8. So 1 click to make sure we've got 30. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Copy these results. Verification code at the bottom. CRZJUL. CRZJUL tonight. I'll bring that over to the sidebar here. There you have it. Results are locked in. Trade window's now open. Trade window stays open all break and after the break too. Get this off our screen. So, if you guys want to make any deals in the chat while we're live, I'll keep an eye on that. Or you can always message me later on and I'll swap some cards in the files. Alright, as you look over those results, let's get these boxes open. Now, tomorrow, my plan is to roll it again with these, but as a one-time offering, and I really think it's going to be one time because these things are going for like $75 on Dave and Adams, but we had to try it at least once. I've got one of the Rapper Redemption from the National pack, so maybe we can find a monster in here. So the plan tomorrow on Sunday is going to be what you see right now on screen. This here pack, and then a mega box of each, so... It's even came in its special own little bubble mailer inside the box. Make sure it stays nice. Hope to see you there for that tomorrow, even if you're just watching. Should be a good time. Let's start All-Star, I guess. Four packs. Bring this on over a little bit. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Well, that opened awkwardly, huh? All right. Tonight, I'm going to start off with our boy Kumar Rocker. Turn this light a little bit there, see if I can get a better glare. Mookie Betts. Adolis Garcia. Julio Rodriguez. Bryce Harper. Juan Soto. Cam Smith. Austin Riley. Tristan Casas. Jace Young. Connor Norby. Matt Chapman. Vladdy Jr. Then we get into our parallels and such here. Classic Swings, Ichiro. Hometown Hero, David Justice. Classic Swings, Mark Grace. Hurston Waldrop, Homegrown Hero. All-Star Game great Skeens, Griffey Jr., And our parallel is Ronald Acuna Jr. Foil parallel here. Alright, so we'll sleeve up all the inserts as per usual. And our rookies too. Okay, takes us to pack 2. See if we can flip our parallels here. And inserts. All our foils, I suppose you could say. All right, here we go. Chris Bryant. Luis Angel Acuna. Jackson Merrill. Garrett Cole. Brooks Lee. Shohei Ohtani. Jose Ramirez. Gunnar Henderson. Brent Rooker. Luis Robert Jr. Ellie De La Cruz. Bobby Witt Jr. Royce Lewis. Classic swing, George Brett. Phil Nierko, homegrown hero. Chase Utley, classic swing. Michael Harris, homegrown hero. McGriff, all-star greats. Martinez, Pedro there. And we got a blue parallel, Hunter Green. That'll be out of 150. Can we read it? 24. 24 out of 150. Alright, we'll see if we can double up. We typically have been getting 1 parallel per box with these, so we'll see. But let's sleeve up our inserts and rookies. Alright, and a couple here I want to top load. Leon Acuna. Alright. Halfway through. Pack 3. Pardon my allergies here. Getting rocked by that Canadian smoke I was talking about earlier. Wildfire's been pretty wild, but we're getting over it. We're getting over it. Manny Machado or Elvis Martinez. Adley Rutschman. Junior Caminero. Seiya Suzuki. Kyle Schwarber. Francisco Lindor. Yordan Alvarez. PCA. Kobe Mayo. Ronald Acuna. Sandy Alcantara. And Paul Skeens. To our inserts. Hanley Ramirez. So the Marlins. Sean Murphy. Don Mattingly. Joe Torre. Ichiro. Franco. For a second there, I was like, Wander making his way in again. What? Nice. And a foil rookie, Kobe Mayo. It's going to CJ in Baltimore. There's that Paul Skeens. All right. Take care of our inserts and one more pack to go. Pack 4. do the flip there. All right, cool. DeGrom. C.J. Abrams. Kyle Tucker. Roki Sasaki. Jackson Jobe. Zach Wheeler. Carlos Correa. Justin Verlander. Drew Romo. Class A. Matt Olson. Del Castillo. Young-Hoo Lee. We got Derek Lee. Hank Aaron. Joe Mauer. Austin Riley. Joe DiMaggio. Bo Jackson. And our last foil is Pete Crow Armstrong. All right. Let's sleeve up here and we'll move on to part 2. Four rookies. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's top load this one. All right, and time for the Topps Chrome. Here's that. Put my glasses back on here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it. First pick up, Kyle Schwarber. Greg Jones. Zach Neto. All that, Jose Ramirez, and then 2 X-Factors here. Riley Green, Logan Driscoll. Slide these inserts back here. Lots of different piles here. Shift that there and put those there. Alright, pack 2. Brian Reynolds. Tanner Bybee. Grant Holmes. That's not too shabby. Ray Wave, Christian Campbell. Nice, John. X Factor, Jackson Merrill. And Jack Kohanowitz. Alright, so let's top load that one. And of course the Campbell. Sleeve up Holmes. Pack 3 of Chrome, Randy Rosarena. Michael McGreevy. Josh Bell. James Wood, Fortune 15. Adley Rushman, X Factor. Refractor, Marco Luciano. Let's top load this one. Jose Siri. Aaron Judge, Cameron Misner, John Kenzie Noel, X Factor Enriquez, Prism Josh Bell. Three packs to go here. Let's find some color, or maybe even an auto. That would be sweet. All right, Vladdy Jr., Stuart Baroa, Miguel Vargas. Ray Wave number 2 is Andres Jimenez. X Factor Josh Lowe. Refractor Brandon Lockridge. Let's upload the second Ray Wave. Sleeve up our rookie. Okay. Nathaniel Lowe. Trevor Story. Nick York. Lindor for a throwback. X Factor Will Wagner. And Xavier Edwards. And that takes us to one lonely pack left. Let's see what we can find. Wilson Contreras. Zebby Matthews, Ryan Hayes, Lars Nootbaar, Sujano, and Ty France Refractor. Nothing big tonight. A few decent cards, I suppose. But we'll try again tomorrow. Same products, but we're tacking on that national pack. Rapper Redemption from Topps. That'll be big or bust. We'll see what happens with that, but quick little reminder. All-Star Game, Topps Chrome Mega, just like you saw, but we'll be throwing in one of these tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. Whether you grab a spot or you just watch along with us, should be fun. With that said, do a brief little recap what we had here. We'll be on our way. Inserts. Lindor and Jose Ramirez was it, other than the Josh Bell the James Wood that we top loaded. Ty France Refractor, Xavier Edwards, Josh Lowe, Josh Bell, that's why I got that from. Rushman, Luciano, Merrill, and Green were all refractor parallels of veterans. For rookies, we had Matthews, York, Baroa, Misner, Noel, McGreevy, Holmes, Jones, then into the All-Star rookies, Job, Romo, Castillo, Martinez, Mayo, Rocker, Smith, Young, Norby. Whole bunch of inserts. I'm not going to go through those from the All-Star. There's like 30 of them. But here we go for the top-loaded stuff. Sujano, Will Wagner, Andres Jimenez, Brandon Lockridge, Enriquez, James Wood, Fortune 15. Christian Campbell is a nice Ray Wave. Kohanowitz, Driscoll, Sasaki, PCA, Kobe Mayo, Luis Angel Acuna, Brooks Lee, Ronald Acuna was a foil. And our color parallel from that box, Hunter Green. All right, guys. That's it from me tonight. I'm going to be in office all day tomorrow, starting at the crack of dawn. So, all you people waiting on me as I run around like a chicken with my head cut off and not replying to people. Tomorrow's the day. Shoot me a line if you need me for anything. I'll also be working on some PSA stuff, things like that. So, I'll be around. Shoot me an email or social media, Discord, all that stuff. Otherwise, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening here tonight, and hope to see you tomorrow for that national pack.